Hello, 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 hello. This is your lovely brother Eja Coffee. Thank you once again. Thank you, my subscribers. Thank you, my viewers. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my page, please do me a favor by subscribing. We are still below. We are still below. And share and like. This hour, we come to discuss about our precious continent, Africa. The most valuable continent, the priceless continent that has remained a question mark to the rest of the world as to why Africa is always retrogressing and not progressing. Now we are going to discuss about why our leaders, most of our leaders, are trying to reject the Madagascar organic cure for the COVID-19, but are ready to welcome the orthodox medicine, the vaccination, for us to be vaccinated. This is a real question for us as Africans, as the youth, the future leaders, the future African leaders, the future African children, to ask this question and find an answer. Our leaders in the year 2012, with this usual 18th summit of Assembly of African Union, our leaders cleverly adopted to have a continental free trade with an indicative date of 2017. The deadline, however, was not met. Our leaders endorsed a kind of an action plan that they called it Boosting Intra-Africa Trade, BIAT. And with this boosting intra-Africa trade, these are leaders had seven priority action body, which are the trade policy, trade facilitation, productive capacity, trade related infrastructure, trade finance, trade information, the productive capacity, and then this related to integration, that's market integration. So these are leaders actually went on to do this, that they had these 7 clusters to strengthen this continental free trade. So if they have endorsed, and in the year July 2019 in Niamey, Niger, our leaders confirmed that in the year 2020, 1st July this year, 2 months ahead of us, we were supposed to start the continental free trade. So if Madagascar has found a solution to a pandemic, why are these leaders cleverly rejecting it? Then why was the purpose of actually spending our tax money to travel up and down to endorse those documents for a continental free trade? How can we do this to ourselves? Why are we ready to welcome vaccination, which of course they know that it will never help us? And we as blacks, we are natural. So the black man always needs natural elements for his survival. It's unbelievable. Ghana, a Ghanaian, had a cure. The man's name is called Dr. Duncan, and the medicine was called Kwa FS. And Ghanaian politicians have cleverly politicized it and trying to say eliminate it, have tried to abandon this medicine, a pure cure for this coronavirus. All because they've secretly assigned that they welcome this vaccination, which the youth of Africa are not going to accept it. World Health Organization is trying to enforce us to accept this vaccination. What has vaccination done to us since the time of this previous records? You see, this is how our leaders are cleverly selling us. Our leaders, our Judas Iscariot of our time. They are trying to sell us, and we as youth must stand up. We must unite. We must come together. We must break down the barrier. I am a Ghanaian, Nigerian, South African, Zimbabwean, Tanzanian, Eritrean, Ethiopian, whatever. We have to break down these barriers and build unity among ourselves. With unity, we can survive as Africans. Dear brothers and sisters, it's a shame to see most of our leaders trying to reject the Madagascar organic medicine. It's up to us, dear youth of Africa. The destiny of our precious continent Africa is in our hands. The destiny of our precious continent Africa is in our hands. So let's come together. Let's cluster. Let's have one body. Let us put ourselves together and stand firm against those leaders. We gave them the authority to lead us. We empowered them. So how can they enslave us? We give them the authority. So we must also decide for them what we want and not what they want for us. It's up to us, brothers and sisters, to decide either to take the vaccination or not. But I will say no. For the destiny of Africa is in our hands. Let's come together. Let's build the bridge together, and we shall survive. Thank you, brothers and sisters. This is your lovely brother Jacofi. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor by subscribing, and do share it, and also like it. Thank you so much for hearing me. Thank you. Together we shall survive.
And I said, to the anger of my audience at one time, and I was rather uncharitable, that the problem with Africa is that those who have ideas have no power, and those with power have no ideas. And that in many ways still informs. So you have all these ideas on how we can green Africa. I listen to you and I can see you are babbling with ideas, but you don't have the power. And the fellow with power has completely no idea. And yet somehow, and this I think is your problem, when the electorate is given the choice between you with ideas and the one without ideas, the Africans' affinity for people without ideas is amazing. It's amazing.